Last video of the day. Today we are going over our math boxes, so let's get into it. Okay, number one is having you practice your multi-digit multiplication. You can see A is a 4-digit number times a 1-digit. B is a 2-digit times 2-digit problem. All right, so let's get into it. 4,283 times 8. How are we going to solve this? So you're going to start with the ones place. 8 times 3, which is 24. 8 times 8, which is 64, plus 2 is 66. 8 times 2, which is 16, plus 6 is 22. And 8 times 4, which is 32, plus 2 is 34. So your answer is 34,264. All right. B, double digit. So remember, you're going to have to use that 0 placeholder here. Very important. So 7 times 5 is 35. And then 7 times 7 is 49, plus 3 is 52. Now, once we start, remember, that's not a 5. It really stands for 50. So I'm going to add a 0 here. 5 times 5 is 25. 7 times 5, now we already used this 3, so I'm going to cross it out. 7 times 5 is 35. Plus 2 is 37. And now we have to add. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. Carry the 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So your answer is 4,275. Okay, let's look at problem number 2. We bought 6 granola bars to the game. At the end of the game, there were 2.5 bars left. How many bars were eaten? Number model with answer. So you had 6 total granola bars. Now you're only left with 2 and 1/2. So how much was left over? And your answer should be 3 1/2. And if you wanted to, you can do 6 granola bars all split in half because my denominator is 2. And they only have 2.5 bars left. So that means 1, 2, 3, and 1/2 were eaten. Okay, problem number 3. Draw the next square to fill in the pattern. So it went from 1 dot to 4 to 8. So every time they are adding a column and a row. So you can see that by, here's 1 dot. So they kept that 1 dot. And then they added a row and a column. So a row and a column. And then the final one, they added a column and a row. So what would be the next figure? So we would keep that 1 dot. Then we would add a column and a row. So that would be here. They added another column and another row. So we have to add another column and a row. So describe the pattern. It adds 1 row and 1 column every time. Okay, let's do 4. Use the line plot to answer the question. So it says the bottles are all the same size. If you combine the water in the bottles that are 4/8 full, how much water would you have? So they only actually want you to look at the part that says 4/8. And I noticed there's two bottles of 4/8 that are filled with 4/8. So it would be 2 times 4/8, which would be 2 times 4, which is 8, and you're going to keep your denominator. So it's 8/8, which we know is 1 whole bottle. So 1 whole bottle. Paula's answer to problem 4 is 4/8. Explain why her answer is not correct. So Paula did not add. Sorry guys, Jones is wanting to play with me and jumped up on my lap here. Hold on one second, sorry. Paula did not add both bottles of 4/8. She only did 1. All right, guys, thank you.